Yes, people, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Young Ems, and this is Blazing Guns TV. Here we interview Nigerian Arsenal fans and bring you Arsenal football content back to back. Our latest gist. Yeah, my guy, for now.
I do. How you been now?
I did, Jerry. How you been now?
I'm gonna go to.
Big win for Arsenal. Like going to the break.
Yeah, big one. And which they give me joy. We don't get 5 points above Man City now before the World Cup break, and after the World Cup break, I'll try to win some matches for Boxing Day, then hopefully we'll buy some players for January because now long season.
Long season, and yes, this time, why I really like this kind of period, we see coming after the World Cup break, now only 2 matches there to play.
Yeah.
For the game, before we say games they were very occupied, FA Cup, all those things would be very occupied, and Europa League, all those things would be. But now just coming in, just fewer games, 2 games going to January. So and that will even buy us some time on top of the league. And now we see the momentum where they build come now, I don't understand, going to this break, you want time something where you go favor us now, or you just want me we just they go as they win every match after every match as they come, that momentum where they keep, you no go affect them.
You no go affect us. I feel like the break come at the right time. Now blessing to our team, because if you check our team, they play 4 competition before we come up for this EFL Cup against Brighton for Emirates. Now blessing to us because our squad they very thin. You get, and we play 4 competition before we come up for that EFL Cup. So this World Cup now come at the right time. So after the World Cup now for the boss to support our coach now, get some new players in. Maybe just any players, quality players. MIDWEEK tell you say one come Arsenal now. Danilo for Palmeiras one come Arsenal. So now you need to support the coach now, because without those players now, I'm not sure we go fit compete with Man City. You get, and I go say this World Cup break now blessing to our team. Come at the right time. I no lie for you.
And yes, you get point with that, because now we see other players for Europe now, they see what in Arsenal they do.
Yeah.
They see Arteta plan, you see that the plan, everything is going in line, everything is being together. Now players now who can attract big players now. Look at MIDWEEK now, even as he even played Champions League football with Shakhtar Donetsk, and yes, it didn't work out well for them, but he's still hungry. Even during the transfers, someone he was yes, if he's open to Arsenal. When he was talking to Fabrizio, he was yes, he wants to come to Arsenal. He's a place that you wish to play, and now that is a very good big step for us. And going to this break, do you think if coming back from the World Cup break, do you think Arteta is still going to stick with the team and the same plan, or is going to change some things and change some plan, change the momentum of his play? And if some players have injuries, and I pray not, so they should not have any injury, but do you think he's going to stick with the same plan that he has started with this season?
I'm not sure saying if he stick with the same plan, because so many of our players, the first team players now, they go World Cup, and some of them they start for the national team. And the World Cup, I don't know what will happen for there. Some fit get injury. Why some fit come back, they don't tire, or they don't lose form. So now I say we need squad depth now. You get, and we don't get that squad depth. Smith Rowe be around number 10, they injured, and they come back for January. So only that one player, a new signing for us.
Yes.
But we need that fresh players now. You know, go fit stick to the same starting lineup for 3-4 months. No, they possible. Some will get injury, some will lose form. So now we need new players. Now we need 2 or 3 players. Hopefully, if we get 2 quality players, join our team. Then that starting 11, they go fit rotate them. Because for now, for the past 13-14 matches in the Premier League, the same team they use.
And they consistent.
Yeah. The only changes for them are just the left back. Zinchenko, Tierney, sometimes and Tomiyasu. But for the full team now, just the same players, and we're not lucky enough say injury never affect our first team. But you no need to believe on luck. Say it go continue like that. It will surely happen. They go get injured. They go get tired after the football, and they go lose form. So you need to bring players in, quality players.
And yes, and what do you talk since they don't play 14 matches, no injury, no this, kudos to the technical team, medical staffs, and keeping those players fit. Now waiting with the face for us now, so many years, even time of Jack Wilshere, Robert Van Persie, and some of our key players, Santi Cazorla, Ozzy too, critical junction of Arsenal time. Maybe say we need them, maybe we need to go on 2-3 matches run. Maybe say at least go there in title contender. They would also carry injury from nowhere, and it go affect our season. Like now, wetin happen to Thomas Partey last season be that where we miss out on top 4. Now, if you look at this Arsenal side now, Thomas Partey now are very different. Like now, he make the team. Forget Jesus they play. Forget Martinelli they drive. Forget Saliba. Partey na the real the key for that midfield because he really show against Manchester United when we are playing a better side. It's not even a big 6 or top 6. When we are playing a better side, like they show say this guy like is the main man in the this because now they dictate play, big boss the play like from back to this thing. So and me I feel like kudos to the medical staff and Arteta don't work on that. He don't work on that. So me I go say yes. Like me, I feel like it will kill our momentum small because why be say it will really kill our momentum because other teams now, some teams where they don't do poor badly and this thing now. This is the time like they go like okay, we'll see what will happen. Let's think, let's see what is happening with our score. Like let's replan ourselves. Like then okay, most of those players will not go World Cup now. They go on they work on themselves to improve themselves, except the lazy ones.
The players who no go World Cup so now they are not good enough for Arsenal.
No, I'm not talking about even Arsenal. I'm not even talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about the rest teams now.
Okay.
Those the momentum stuff I talk about now. They're like okay now, like Aston Villa now, Leicester now, like where they don't do on good run. They not go on like maybe they come back from World Cup, maybe they go back to where they come from. Southampton team now, like so all these teams, other teams now they're like okay. Now this is the good time for us like to replan ourselves, get some momentum back and now this is where we say we don't do good now. And that night needs to be focused, like come in like and tell this brother, please we need some backing now because these 2 matches we won't enter now like after this World Cup break, especially that West Ham.
Must win matches.
Now a must win match, especially that West Ham because and now the only way we feel win those matches we say if some of our players will go World Cup, we say they quick knock them out from those competition and they come, say the IS they give them 1 week holiday, then come back to training like. But if most of them go far into that competition, injury risks are high.
It
go affect us, and even if they go like semi-final or quarter-final, most of them or maybe they even reach round of 16. They know if you just come back to the squad and say I think I go on rest them, and now it will be problem against West Ham because most of those West Ham players they don't go World Cup. Most of these other teams now they
go dey fresh.
They go dey fresh, yeah. Just like now we see Alan no go World Cup now. And they say one team won't go for Alan like.
No,
yes,
now
small.
That one a joke.
Now joke, but if he go, normal, he no go like he go like that time when saying they use the rest or they really improve himself.
Yeah. So now he still fall back to squad depth. Shall you get my point? According to you now, and I support you what you just talked now. If our first team players progress, which is possible, shall you get? If 4 or 5 progress for that team,
yes.
If there is a semi-final, for example, now after the World Cup, now then if you just like rush them back into the team,
yeah.
And now we don't get option, we don't get choice.
Yeah.
Those players go on play because they don't start the team already, and now they don't trust the backup players that they get. Who be our backup player? Lukonga, and the rest. We don't trust them now. They never seen them. So them no say okay, this one we don't start to go like finish them. They don't get choice now to rush them back into the team, and that's a big risk.
And they even affect us.
So the next 2 matches now after the World Cup break now, they're very very important. If we get those 6 points for those 2 matches, then January bring some players in. It is very, very important. Arsenal fans on Twitter, Instagram, they shall say, okay, you need to bring players in now because
it's 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, that 4 go there too much because
3.
If you want to bring 4, like, you don't go buy average players, but most say 2-3 players
at least.
Yeah,
because
if you back the coach up with this way they do so now, I see no reason why I know if you win the league now.
And this way you can't talk. Say most of those players they don't go on like if they don't finish like play World Cup, like if they won't come back into the team, they don't go on rest because not get scored. Like now, they're my fear for Saka coming. Like if Saka now progress with England now, most say okay they reach the final or semi-final now. Saka no fit just come in, and now we don't get anybody where they play that right wing for us. That's another big problem for us. And now you see Martinelli with Brazil too. Same thing with Jesus too. So you see now that got me thinking against like West Ham and don't forget we'll be next man after West Ham. Like now, Shina Iketia won't lead the line.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
So you get the results where they find.
That's now my fear and worry now because those front 3 now, if they should progress to like the later stage of the competition now, who are going to like step up for us.
Only the front three self.
So and
one of the most important players for our midfield, the two important players for our midfield, they go the World Cup. Odegaard no go. Xhaka na Switzerland captain, so he go play every minute for the World Cup. So is it possible to say Switzerland will progress reach second round? Partey for Ghana, if we say group stage or second round,
yes.
those players so they play every minute for the team. Sure you get. Saliba now go start for France.
Sure.
Tomiyasu go play for Japan. White go World Cup, the fit plan. So our first team players now, they start, and the chances of them progressing to the next round, they very high. So coming back after the World Cup, they go down dead tired. They be human being now. They hopefully we win our next 2 matches after the World Cup, which is very important.
So now we need Edu now. Like Edu now need to really step up because now even the squad rotation and everything we have to they do now nice job. But don't forget we get Shevchenko. He no go World Cup now. So at least that left back and the full back Gabriel too no go. And now Ramsdale safe at least even if Ramsdale go final at least Shaitan don't come back from injury.
He's supposed to come back before the next 2 matches.
Supposed to come out before the next 2 matches. Now, me waiting. I won't even ask yourself because the thing you even think now. Most of the rest squad we no go World Cup now. Should now make they just the rest or may they use this remaining 6 weeks. May they improve on themselves.
No, they don't feel rest now. The teams will no go World Cup now. For example, now the players will no go World Cup. No feel rest. The coaches will use that period to like they try new things. Like if you know the first thing before, they go like put you up to speed. So I feel like now wait till Arsenal go do safe. Not just Arsenal, the full teams of England. Until they go do be that. You've seen they play matches before now. Your best chance be to show your coach say okay, I feel meet up with the person get injury for the first team. So no need to rest. What do they want rest for?
The only person where me actually see okay, like because the only for this my player like my team on the squad rotation, the only player that I see in there that is very hungry, that he wants to come and take his space is Tierney. For me, because I'm not seeing the hunger from Eleni, hunger from Lokonga, like Nelson. They are not putting it, and they have been there for years. So now the only person I'm seeing in Tierney now, and Tierney comes out to say that every training, I'm trying to get better and better and get back my place.
Tierney no surprise me because na first team player in before the injury. So you no surprise me. Na quality player in If you notice, because they hide the players here, so na quality player in For the rest, and then Nelson, those are average players then. Sure you get.
And now they need to step up now.
Yeah.
Eleni,
and I don't trust them to step up.
I
don't trust them to step up. Those players then. If you say Arsenal that team maybe say number 4, those players no go there for Arsenal. Nah, not which material be that now. Not which material be that. They are saying
nah, true. You know lie. Like, and I won't call out some players where we say now they no go World Cup now for my team. Like, I won't make them step up their game. Like Odegaard now, we see what he do against Wolf. Like, yes, the guys step up. Like, we know say away matches. They come into games like that. But yes, but chances create like when they create for away matches. They did here. If you be saying if he does door for a game, but when you see that chance, bam, you don't make him. Like against Southampton, see the 3 clear chances when he creates for Jesus. 3 clear chances. Jesus, I feel say the blame go down to Jesus for that. Yes, Odegaard no step up, but at least those 3 chances, there was very like 85-15% where we say you need to score those kind of chances. And I say we score those kind of chances. We feel we all those games now we're not going to talk now. Now maybe we feel these 8 points they top Man City like this. And now like he needs to shoot because the guy is always in the right position to shoot. He's always having chance. Like I feel like if he emulates that kind of Cazorla or Xhaka like shooting star and putting more power in the game, like Odegaard would get like 2-3 goals. Like we say couple of goals in like 4 or 5 matches. And because away match like I want make them more physical, like make they come back collect the ball, like make they drive. Yes, they drive, but sometimes if things not to work for Ram, if Partey not really give and or show, but they silent. But this last match where you say in play against where we say Xhaka no, they like he really step up.
Yeah, now why is World Cup breaks they important to oneself. So they go down like analyze everything. Say okay, see you need to work on here. You need to shoot. In those score 6 goals this season Premier League. Imagine saying convert those chances then.
Yes.
They shoot.
Yes, thank you.
Around 10 or 12 now.
12 now.
So that the best.
And now he go take and go another level again.
The best period be this to build. Not be only himself. And be very very skinny.
But that one like to shoot. That one they shoot.
Yeah, but they enough now for England league. Now you guys they physically. You understand now? So Martinelli now when he come now they agile, they fast.
Yes.
But Vieira now find the idea they but that stamina no day.
That physique.
Yeah, you get so many balls they be saying they lose. Once they touch, I go for ref no go
in they
for
losing legs here sometimes. You say you go just sleep. And me I want to make Odegaard learn from Vieira, like shooting range, like Vieira get time normal. Even for tight angle. Like so me I say you go want make you talk like this time when they like make the team come together, like make Odegaard learn from Vieira, like make Vieira teach and that technique because
it's possible now. Yes,
because if Odegaard like step up in game for that shooting range, like Arsenal, like we know when they really rely on Martinelli and Jesus because now them they really like they drive, like Odegaard say good score, yes, and now one of our highest goal scorer this season, like I think say now only Saka game assist pass him. Yeah, with Martinelli. But yes, but like kudos to the team. And now, where you see us going from here now, like what are you expecting after this World Cup break from Arsenal?
And they expect them to keep this particular form in the day now. Sure, you get. I don't expect anything less from them because if they win matches, your confidence they build. Sure, you get. If they lose, your form they drop. So now you don't do on top. Now the top Man City with 5 points. Fine, the pressure don't do on you. It never happened before for like 6-7 years. You never did this position before. But I don't believe so we go fit crack. Easily. Now young team with this and we get young manager. So now they invest for the team now. Judging from the past 2-3 seasons. So I know see them say they will feel like they drop form. They're supposed they're hungry, they won't get more. If you go feel stretch this gap now, go 6, 7, 8 points now during January period, then
and like and
it is very, very possible.
And I want to pinpoint something we talk now, like say this is a very young squad. Like same way we say they be young squad now, they very inexperienced. So the only two people with the older dressing room mentality, with high mentality, with winning capability now Jesus and Zinchenko. Even when Zinchenko know they play, just Jesus. If you watch our games, like you go see the hunger to win. Like even if we didn't want to know that way, we see we know if we win that match, at least they won't take something out of that game. Like just draw. Just a win, like so now that's why we like he did good, but same like now my fear be that like same way we say they be young team, we say they did very hungry, like that same hunger now like feeling them to inexperience now, and now this is where they need backing of Arteta, like Arteta may now make me they believe again, say this team feel go well and with ideas and everything, like so me I just want the ball to back him up and me come back
very important,
very like and come back to this World Cup break now, like. Even if I can't get 6 points, I just want 4 points from those matches.
No, you know if they expect 4. If you want stay on top,
you know
if they expect 4 points for that 2 matches now. Those 2 matches now, teams say they below us. Sure you get. Fine, Newcastle they inside, but now for Emirates. If you want them on top, if you want to like they continue this particular run whole day so now, you need to go for 6 points against those 2 teams. West Ham match fine. Now away match, but Newcastle match for Emirates, they form no doubt. We're supposed to win that one.
This World Cup because if even break that momentum, safe. You know, this depending on how Eddie Howe respond.
If you want drop points now, may not be after the World Cup, may not be January safe.
But you get why
too early. If you drop points now, the team go crack.
It go crack. Yeah. But you get points. Why we talk so we say like now we say all those West Ham and Newcastle will be like now tomorrow many of our players not to go World Cup for our squad now. Then now we build something like we want to try get back to ourselves. Now they want we use that one capitalize on us now because we know no life for ourselves. We know even if our first level feel near that Newcastle game, you know, no be our first level will play that West Ham game. Except say most of all the players will go World Cup from our squad. Then they come out for the competition for group stage.
Which is not possible.
Which is not possible. So now West Ham go they look now. Let's see this Arsenal. This is not the same Arsenal first level now. So they go use that one capitalize against us for away. That's how like if we even get like 4 points, at least we will not even get any lose. Like it's still something because it go be very very difficult. I just pray say those same players like keep the momentum and those backup players step up. When they step up for those
you know
if
you count on those backup players there. Now why they transfer you the way they come, they're very important. Those backup players now we don't give them so many chances. You get much I guess at times you say they lose and with the draw after they equalize 1-1. We put all of them now. Nothing change.
Yeah. See same direction. Nearly concede. Yeah.
So you know if you count.
And then we even use against Brighton for EFCF.
We see results for
who.
You know if you count on them.
So that second this is still need backup. Now one important question where I always ask myself like, now as Arsenal they sit down for that table now, Shay you prefer being chased or now you made the chase person with the top?
I want me to chase us. Sure you get. If they chase us now, now we're not say okay now. Now them they be defending champion. Then they still feel the pressure. Sure you get. If anything make Man City climb that table, they pass us with 2-3 points. The league is gone.
Sure.
They feel win 13, 12, 11, 10 matches in a row. Judging from the past, they don't do that before. Sure you get.
Sure.
So I go like more did that top. Now we don't get the 5-point gap, an advantage to us. Although it's still early, 14 matches.
So yeah.
But I go, okay, more just they need to chase us. Even if we drop points, say we draw, then win. You're gonna say okay, yeah.
Yes, that's why I say 4 points is even it okay because at least you go even know say Man City save when we the players save go World Cup save. They know if they the same. They go like slightly like drop point, but Man City will be Man City.
Pep go get the squad depth.
He get the squad depth.
The bench day.
The bench day where and now this same to say like now are we to believe now like if the board go in January now let us not even say 6 points, take 4 points from those 2 games. Board going to January, back Arteta up, sign 2-3 players. Now, can you believe now like we can make it this season? Like we can land that title at Emirates.
100%. The only way I would believe now if the board back the manager with quality players. No go bring average players come from Portugal come say you want to challenge Man City.
See, yeah, sure.
If you bring 2 quality players from join this team and that manager. I see no reason why we don't win the league.
Most importantly now, the 2 manager names the one like place where you know say he wants strength.
2 players.
Or
Saka,
3.
that MIDWEEK, they very, very important. 1. And cover for Partey.
Yes. For me now, if Arsenal fit get 3 players, for me, my own opinion, it could feel like now I believe I fit win this league.
Yeah.
Why we say now in a 3 space for me. The most important Partey. If it's 2, the most important is Partey and a striker. Because if Jesus should go, is like, and it's possible Jesus should like go the injury. Even you know the injury, like fatigue go this guy.
Yeah.
And now if fatigue done the whole he go on like rest. Arteta go on rest and like fight. Which in case I don't feel lead this line.
This thing, why you no go feel why you no go feel buy backup for Gabriel Jesus for the transfer window be saying it will cost you to get quality backup, quality number 9.
So if you need me splash him now.
You know the cash no day now. So the cash, the small cash we go fit generate for this transfer window now. The most important place now. Saka no get rest. In they play Europa League, in they play FA Cup, in they play FA Cup, in the Premier League. Still go for the World Cup again. So when they come back, this boy don't tire. If they show for matches now, 70-75 minutes, you go see him. The strength don't go. It's obvious now. But we no fit come out because no backup there for the bench for that left hand side. So now what we need to do now be say get that replacement come from him. That MIDWEEK. I'm gonna first team player. If he come, now coach work, he go fix them together. Bring that player come and Danilo for Palmeiras for Thomas Partey.
Yeah, so guys, is he a quality player?
Yeah.
Because all this team will be saying
now if you say we go buy what class, if you say we go buy what class now, Partey level for Europe now, you go 80-70 million pounds. No doubt. Douglas Luiz will be saying supposed to buy 28-30 million pounds. Just sign me 4 years in now.
And you mean go.
So if you want to buy them now, the money don't go up because the contract is fresh.
Yeah. And this way you talk now, just remember Tillemans deal. Now Tillemans is like next year now. If we enter this January now in contract they expire, and now which makes him is cost of this thing. So now we see Tillemans. I don't make Arsenal like gamble. Now we go for the league. First time Arteta will come outside, like in last post-match interview, come outside using the T word, saying that we are in the title race. Now, if you believe say you did title race now, main drop in ego now, go outside, take Tillemans. We see Tillemans
now no be holding midfielder, no be party position with that.
But at least he go
number 8. If you forget to say this boy they come back from injury, Smith Rowe they come back from injury. That number 10 position now you get 3 players so if you plan. You get Odegaard for there. You get Fabio Vieira. You get Smith Rowe when they come back. 3 players now for that position. Tillemans now number 8 in B, like box to box midfielder. Sure you get. Now you only get one particular midfielder, quality holding midfielder, which is Thomas Partey. If that player get injury for that place, it's gone.
But that's the same thing that I say that you can still rotate the squad because Tillemans now still box to box.
Against Manchester United, you do am now. See the results now.
Share with Lokonga. Share that one.
You see him.
That one we play.
But then your backup be that.
But you know we compare.
But then your backup be that. Yeah, your backup be that now.
But you know
if you play Tillemans for that place, you play Tillemans, Odegaard and Xhaka. We play 4-3-3 now. You play Tillemans for that holding midfielder role. You play Xhaka, you play Odegaard. If part a work, if you do one.
Sure, if you do party work.
Okay,
yes.
now, Mo play Tillemans up front now. You put Eneni for there. If you do party work, true or false.
Party work. Yes.
Come on, Eneni for there, play Lukonga. If you do one.
No, you do one.
So that player now, they're very, very important for that place. Just like Saliba did.
So now we don't need Tillemans.
We need them, no doubt. But if they say, okay, go for 2 players now, you go for Tillemans. You go leave party position.
Not true, sure, but
without party position, we cannot win the league.
But you know why I can't think that Danilo this again. We say now 50-50. Danilo if he come in now floor because they come from league we say they very physical.
True. Which is why that Douglas Luiz D-way collapse. They very, very painful.
Yes, we bite our finger for that because now panic buy. But since we don't get that one, we need to move forward now. Just like when I think that when we don't sign anybody for transfer deadline, everybody nag, they say, but he made us to believe that we can do it, and now we're consistent. So that's why, if you see him get that Tillemans, now, Arteta will feel even still do something now. What they call top manager with that, and now I will make you understand something that you say. Why me I go say we not really yes if you no sign that MIDWEEK now, it will affect because if you see that Smith Rowe now, if you remember when Smith Rowe they come in, they score 10 goals, even when he won't know the Smith Rowe they always play flank. Yeah. So now if Smith Rowe come back now, you see if Martinelli even still get injury, I think you say okay, Odegaard and Smith Rowe if he still get into that same team, maybe say if he still play together, maybe say Odegaard will still keep in position, then Smith Rowe go play flank. But and me I think say Marquinhos still fit play that Saka wing. He's too young, but at least he still there that physical.
Too young for now. The same way they put Martinelli for the team, now you go take put Marquinhos. You go start from.
But we just need to trust him now.
You know if you trust him just like that now.
What? You say we trust Saka?
Saka own enter the team small. That period they buy Saka, where Saka come from academy so now. Now period they say, Arsenal now. I don't know want to put. I know the right word to use. Our team we need fresh players.
Sure.
Now, Emery na promoter, if I feel remember, he see that fresh player come, he put him for the team. The boy has to do well. Sometimes he go play left back, sometimes he go play attack. Sure you get. If now you say okay, the team don't balance now, you know go promote academy players come now enter the first team. True or false?
Sure.
You know if you carry Marquinhos now, small boy in B now, you still need 1 or 2 loan. If you loan and come out, you go get the experience, then you come back. Our player now, you don't have that contract now. Then you go enter the team small. We need ready-made player now for that Saka position, which is MIDWEEK, maybe Marquinhos. So now everything we talk now, everything we'll be saying now, I'm not sure that now we have plans for Nketiah now. Because now Nketiah is not good enough, and if he's not playing, I don't see how he gets better and better and he cannot improve. So now what do you think Arteta needs to do, work on Nketiah? Should he loan him out or in January and get a backup player who has even more quality and depth? We're not going to feel loan Nketiah out again. It's too late.
With new contract?
Yes, it's too late. And I know Arsenal bringing in the number 9 this January transfer window. No. If they go one, they go not bring him.
So how you want to improve?
That boy na cup player. He show now that boy na cup player now. Na cup player be that. Now Europa League, FA Cup player be that, and then EFL Cup.
The guy said, "No be used for Europa League. We say we can't enter the struggle for final stage of Europa League." That guy, if we see once we don't enter that round of 16 now, which if man you down back at they don't play that the next 32 round. Yeah. Round of 16 where they go now. I just say that guy even maybe not even start now. It's the guy now don't lose in this now. You focus. Yes, fine go even score against Brighton. But we need consistency from this guy. Consistency. Now we just the big because now my fear from Jesus now. If Jesus now come from this World Cup now start the game injury and all those things now. So I just pray say this now. Fine. We don't the final stage of the program now. So where you believe as an Arsenal fan now, where you want me with the with your belief this is now. What should we feel that title or finishing second could do good? We don't even say top 4 now. Because we know saying that top 4 we go in before 4, but now we don't exceed our expectations. Now we don't do first now. So now we will say okay, we don't land the title. We will land the title. What will be your own expectation this season? Well,
for me, still early days. Sure you get the league still fresh. The games go Saturday coming with speed for January, February.
Yeah, sure.
So I know go they carry the way for now. I go take with each match. We just they win per match. Then
as it comes,
the next one. Then when the season ends, we'll see where
it takes us to.
Yeah. But I say our target for the season stand at top 4. Sure you get. And for the way they play now, we go achieve them without stress. So if the title come, that will be bonus. But for now, I no go dey carry the way say okay, we dey pursue the title. We just dey enjoy the moment, dey win our matches. End of the day, we will see where.
Yeah, I go with you.
Yeah.
You believe Arteta na Pep in disguise?
I will say yes.
The mastermind.
Yeah.
Pep said Ferdinand was asking Pep that he created a monster. Pep said no, he's a monster already.
Okay, we shall see now with time now.
Yes, we shall see. Before we go, lastly, like this World Cup now, who do you think if we win this World Cup? Like,
And I feel like they go back to South America, so I will stick with Brazil.
Yeah. Because Argentina has a deadly squad and they're more informed. But I'm not really favoring Argentina. But yes, Argentina has the highest bet to win the World Cup. But me, I'm tipping Brazil or one European team. And for me, European team where I feel those like say they're on the more better side now. I feel say England, but they overhype too much. Where England
England are quarterfinal.
England they get overhype. And if you look the Euros, when it started the show say they won the fallout. Now the later competition because they don't really play any strong side during that Euros. That Denmark, if not the penalty they conceived during that match, Denmark for big time. Like if you don't meet one big side and you see what happen, inexperienced, so it's Southgate for final Euros. Southgate they win 1-0 for against this. You go to defend. You say get attacking when your player feel run
for Wembley.
But for Wembley, you go to defend. You did house again. So I will go with Brazil. Go all those South American teams here too because now them they inform pass for this World Cup. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Please, if you are new here, please hit the like and subscribe button and make sure you engage in the comment section. Let's know your thoughts on what we said.